Assalamu alaikum, guys. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm so happy to see you all. And today is the last day of the 20-day reading marathon. Wow, time flies. It feels like I started this reading challenge a few days ago, and it's already over. But that doesn't mean that I will stop producing useful content for you. We will keep going. The only thing you have to do is to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll be posting a lot of useful content for you. Maybe we will be maybe I'll be recording some other video explanations for Cambridge tests or any other authentic tests. So your comments mean a lot to me, and please leave your comments. What would you like me to do next? Okay, so I will decide depending on your requests. All right. So today is passage two. Let's do it together. Jellyfish, the dominant species. Okay, and here we have the questions. First of all, we have matching information questions. Okay, and then we have this type of question, this one as well, and then 22 to 26. All right, so prediction as to the direction in which the jellyfish population may spread. Prediction. It's about the prediction, direction, spread. Jellyfish population spread. You know what that means, right? So where that is it spreading? There should be a prediction about it. A description of some physical characteristics, description, physical characteristics, an account of the consequences of jellyfish as lone survivors. Lone is like they are lonely, alone, right? Suggestions on how to avoid further jellyfish invasions. Invasions is like damage, the damage that jellyfish causes. Okay, so jellyfish somehow invades. If a certain thing invades somewhere, it damages something, right? Okay, I got it. I got all of them now. And now we are moving on to these question types. We have to pick two correct answers, like two answers from these, right? Choose two correct answers. So the list below gives some effects that jellyfish have had on the world. Okay, which two of these effects are mentioned? Two of these effects are mentioned. Interesting. Okay, possible causes. Increase in jellyfish numbers. All right, the reason why I'm analyzing this is that, well, there are very few questions here. That's why I'm not really waiting for, I'm not being selective here. I'm just trying to analyze all questions. And then I'm gonna analyze 22 here. So one word only, this is something I have to pay attention to. Some fish in the oceans may be unable to sustain their population as the jellyfish eat their what? So unable to sustain some fish. It's about other fish, other types of fish, unable to sustain their population. Jellyfish eat their what? Maybe their eggs. Maybe their small children, like small fish, right? Kids. I don't know. So I'm just gonna start doing it now. Jellyfish has become the curse of beach holidays. Curse of beach holidays, like it's a disadvantage. Permeating every ocean on the globe. I think like permeating is like spreading. I think so. Spread throughout, yes. So you can learn this vocabulary. It's a nice vocabulary. Thriving in the Arctic and the tropics. In an ever-changing world where other species struggle to endure, jellyfish populations on the rise. Okay, interesting. To the untrained eye, if your eye hasn't got used to it, right? Like if your eyes have not got used to it, these creatures drift aimlessly on the oceans. It feels like they just swim without any purpose. Ocean's currents and appear benign. In addition, they lack sharp claws. They don't have sharp claws, piercing teeth, or even a brain. So they don't even have a brain. Despite this, they are armed with an amazing arsenal of weapons. They have a weapon. Oh, okay. So we don't need this now. Especially the stinging power of their tentacles. Oh, interesting. Okay, stinging power of their tentacles. Okay, look, isn't it this one? 15. Description of some physical characteristics of jellyfish. So stinging power, no, no. Maybe it could be. It could be because brain, teeth, a claw. It's a physical characteristic. As a result, jellyfish are among the most feared and least understood creatures in the seas. I mean, I would choose this one for now. It looks like the correct answer, but if there is a better description, then I will change my answer. So, lone survivor suggestions, invasions, prediction. No, for now, I don't think direction as the in which the jellyfish may spread. Oh, yeah, no, not that yet. We're just gonna go on. All right. So no, we don't have any information about the rest. According to Dr. Monty Graham, jellyfish scientist at the South Alabama, U.S. jellyfish are a pretty good group of animals to track coastal ecosystems. Okay. When you start to see jellyfish numbers grow, that usually indicates a stress system. Mm-hmm. So, while populations appear to be down this year, mm-hmm, population is down this year. Two of these effects, okay, possible cause of an increase in jellyfish numbers. Isn't it this one? So let's see. So it's statistically solid increase on the longer term. This increase first gained attention in the 1980s when a huge number of jellyfish Atlantic Ocean natives named devastated the Black Sea. Devastated, it means like damaged, right? An ecosystem already weakened by overfishing of anchovies or something like that. So there is this type of fish in the ocean. Scientists believe that this species of jellyfish came in on the bottom of a ship and then rapidly multiplied, feeding on anchovy eggs and the plankton that young fish rely on. So weakened. Okay. Interesting. Lone survivors. No, not that one. Okay, we don't have information about the rest yet. Interesting, very interesting. Some fish in the ocean may be unable to sustain their population as the jellyfish eat their. Do we have any information about it? It feels like we have found one. So what about this one? Scientists believe that the species of jellyfish came in okay and then rapidly multiplied, feeding on anchovies and plankton that young fish rely on. Isn't it like eggs? Eat their eggs. I think it feels like the correct answer, but I'm gonna choose this one, but there may be a better answer. If I find, then again, I'm gonna change my answer for now. The state of jellyfish becoming the main ocean species has been named what? Okay, I'm just gonna go on. So, dense jellyfish aggregations can be a natural feature of healthy ocean ecosystems. Okay, dense is like a lot of jellyfish. But a clear picture is now emerging of more severe and frequent jellyfish outbreaks worldwide. Jellyfish outbreaks. So the state of jellyfish becoming the main ocean species has been named what? From the university, okay, explains that once jellyfish gain a foothold, if conditions are right, they can establish a massive population at the expense of other ocean life. The problem is that parts of the ocean might switch from being dominated by fish to being dominated by jellyfish. An account of the consequences of jellyfish as lone survivors. Like lone survivors? Is it like this? Outbreak. Outbreak is like spread. This passage seems to be very confusing, you know? 12 of these effects are mentioned by the writer of the text. They have created financial hardship. No, not yet. I don't see any answers yet. Ocean species has been named. Increasing number of jellyfish can damage something. Used for commercial fishing. Okay, just go on. The study done by Richardson and his colleague explores the causes behind jellyfish infestation. Okay, causes behind jellyfish infestation. Causes. Are we already here? Interesting. So, and the need for swift, decisive action to stem jellyfish takeover. Jellyfish outbreaks are aligned directly to human actions, including overfishing, the input of fertilizer and sewage into the ocean, climate change. Overfishing has removed fish from marine systems at astounding rates. Can be something used for commercial fishing. This has made it possible for jellyfish to take their abilities because some small fish appear to keep jellyfish in check by predation. Understanding basic facts about jellyfish, such as something of the ocean, which suits them best, may help control their numbers. Interesting. So, and competition. So, once we remove fish, jellyfish can proliferate. Proliferate, I think it's like grow in numbers, right? Increase rapidly. So eutrophication is another human-caused change in the ocean that has likely contributed to jellyfish explosions. Eutrophication is another human-caused change in the ocean that has likely contributed to jellyfish explosions. Eutrophication is an increase of nitrogen and phosphorus in the ocean, largely caused by fertilizer and waste runoff. Causes increase in shortage of small fish in the oceans, dumping of chemicals into the oceans, decline in more competition among other fish in the oceans, a decrease in seabird population. Gosh, it's so hard. So overfishing. So look, jellyfish outbreaks are linked directly to human actions, including overfishing, input of fertilizer and sewage in the ocean into the oceans. It's like you have to find the possible causes. Overfishing has removed fish from marine ecosystems at this time, according to has made it possible for jellyfish to take their place. This is because small fish appear to keep jellyfish in check by predation. I think it's about small fish. A shortage of small fish in the ocean causes jellyfish numbers grow, right? This is given here. So this is because that's it. So on jellyfish, that's it. So we can find 20 here. When they are very small, and competition when feeding. That's it. So competition is also included in this part. And then what? Jellyfish can proliferate. In the ocean is an increase of nitrogen and phosphorus in the ocean, largely caused by fertilizer and waste runoff. Dumping of chemicals into I think this is the correct answer. Another correct answer. That's it, because it's given here. It is given here. Waste runoff and fertilizer. Fertilizer is a type of chemical. This should be the correct answer. 21. Because other options don't really go like more competition among other fish in the ocean. It's not about the other fish, I think. This leads to algae blooms, which lower oxygen in the marine ecosystems, creating so-called dead zones, which have been increasing dramatically around the world, according to Richardson. Oh gosh, I feel sleepy and I feel like my brain is freezing today. Fish avoid low oxygen waters, but jellyfish, having lower oxygen demands, not only survive but can thrive in these conditions as there is less predation and competition from fish. So there is less competition, not more competition, right? Decline in biodiversity in the ocean. I think that's it. These two should be the correct answers. If I have to, I may change my answers, but no, I wouldn't. What about here? I don't see that. So, suggestions, account of consequences of jellyfish as lone survivors. Lone. Here it says lone survivors. Gosh, I hate this reading. I really hate it because lone survivor seems like it can be here or it can be there. I don't know. If I don't find anything here, then thrive. That's it. I would like I may find the correct answer for 16 here, and I'm gonna come back at the end. Furthermore, Richardson and his colleagues speculate that climate change may expand the traditional geographical range of jellyfish. As water warms, tropical species are moving towards the poles. Speculate, this, like, say that. Speculate, also think, right? Think, form a theory. That climate change may expand the traditional geographical range of jellyfish. It means, like, traditionally, geographically, they are located in a certain place, but climate change can change that. As water warms, tropical species are moving towards the poles. Poles is like icy places, ice. Many venomous jellyfish species are tropical and could move into more densely populated subtropical and temperate regions. That's it. I can't find this part, so it should be the E, because there is a prediction about the direction. Speculate this, like, prediction. Direction is like geographical part, right? Poles, and spread is like, what spread is. Moving to spread. This is the correct answer. So what else? But it feels like I missed 18 and 19. I'm gonna come back, I think, at the end, but it's so weird. So on jellyfish appear in mass in an ecosystem, they can make it very difficult for fish to stage a comeback. By feeding on the fish, the jellyfish successfully prevent fish from returning to their normal population numbers, said Richardson. One can thus think of two alternate states, with each being stable, one dominated by fish and the other by jellyfish. Unfortunately, where there is jellyfish dominated state, then this does not support the nutritional needs of other fish, marine animals, and seabirds. In other words, an ecosystem that loses fish also loses the species that depend on fish for survival. This state has been defined as a monoculture of fish, jellyfish. State of jellyfish mean. I think this is the correct answer. An apt analogy, since the situation shares similar with other monocultures. So another ecosystem loses depend on fish for survival. Jellyfish dominated state. This is the correct answer, I think. Monoculture of jellyfish. Is it? One word only. We need one word. So it is monoculture. That's it. It should be the correct answer, right? Because, like, one jellyfish. Yeah, that's it. The correct answer is this one. All right. When the rich biodiversity of tropical forests is replaced by plantations growing a single species of tree, an area of rich variety becomes desert in terms of biodiversity. As the oceans ecosystems, when jellyfish become the dominant species, one result of large jellyfish populations is the economic effect it has on the fishing industry. So fishing industry, increasing number of damage, something used for commercial fishing. In the Gulf of Mexico, fishermen are struggling with jellyfish boom that fills nets. Oh gosh, that's it, causing them to break. Nets is the correct answer, because it says causing them to break and resulting in millions of dollars of losses here. Used for commercial fishing. Commercial fishing is like fishermen. That's it. How's the shrimp business? No, it's not about shrimp business, I think, right? Okay, financial hardship in the fishing industry. Isn't it this one? Two effects are mentioned by the writer. Two effects. It may be this one, because it says economic effect it has on the fishing industry, right? So I could say economic effect. It's like financial hardship, because they cause millions of dollars. And I'm gonna go on. So, but it feels like I missed a lot of things. Understanding basic facts about jellyfish is something of the ocean, which suits them best, may help control their numbers. Richardson believes it's better to direct attention to something instead of Just try to solve existing problems. Okay, so expert says that a greater understanding of jellyfish, including their ideal water temperature and feeding habits, is necessary to determine which certainty. Okay, that's it. So understanding basic facts about jellyfish, such as the something of the ocean, something of the ocean, something of the ocean. So the water temperature, temperature of the ocean. That's it. But it's better to direct attention to something. So it's necessary to determine, okay, mass simulation and come up with ways to combat it. Due to the difficulty of turning ecosystems around once jellyfish have become dominant, researchers and his colleagues propose focusing on prevention rather than cure. Prevention. So focus on it's pay attention to prevention instead of trying to solve. Solve is like cure, right? They recommend. I think we already also find this suggestions on how to avoid further jellyfish invasions. So it's DG, right? Because it's all about suggestions, recommend, suggestions, right? And then here, halt to overfishing small fish that are vital to keeping fish in check, reducing the amount of fertilizer and sewage running off in the oceans. Sewage runoff, it's like, what is it? So when you for example take a shower, it goes to the sewage system. After we wash our hands, the water is goes through a tube and goes to the sewage. And what people do is like what countries do is to direct it to oceans, right? But this is harmful for uh, fish. And finally, if possible, confronting climate change. Interesting. Okay, so what about this one? Effects. Did I miss something very important? What about here? So Atlantic Ocean natives, okay, devastated this Black Sea and ecosystem already weakened by overfishing of anchovies. This species of jellyfish came in the bottom of a ship, and then when you start to see jellyfish numbers grow, that usually indicates a stress system. Wild population appeared to down this year. Okay, this increase first gained attention. Ecosystem already weakened by overfishing of anchovies. Is it like this? They have contributed to the decline in the Black Sea anchovy population. Is it? Already weakened by overfishing of anchovies. No, overfishing is not caused by jellyfish, I think. It's caused by people. Reduction in the oxygen. Is it this one? Reduction? Oxygen? Because I saw oxygen somewhere here. Let me find that part too. This leads to algae blooms, which lower oxygen in the marine ecosystems, creating so-called dead zones, which have been increasing dramatically around the world. Isn't it this part? So they have led to a reduction in the ocean's oxygen levels, because there is this effect, clearly. There is nothing about tourism industry. I don't see like decline in the Black Sea and koi population because of them, right? I don't see the shrimp business shut down. They struggled, but there's nothing about shut down. So I think that's it. I'm gonna keep these answers. Now I have to find the correct answer for 16. 16, what about 16, guys? Account of the consequences of jellyfish as lone survivors. I think it's D. You know, highly likely it's D. My head is already aching now. I don't know why today I feel so vulnerable. Uh, I feel this like lack of energy. It may be because of um not sleeping on time and not getting enough sleep probably. But I'm gonna finish it here. I'm gonna choose D for this one. That seems to be the correct answer because a few minutes ago, like I marked this part, and it is 16 now. Yeah. What can I say, guys? Honestly, I am tired because I have a lot to do now, but I'm sure I can come back with even better challenges. Okay, guys. So what do I say? Please keep following me, keep watching me on social media, and I try my best to give you the best value possible. And we are building this website for you guys. Soon we are doing rebranding, which means we are going to change our websites like platform's name to a more global one, and we want to go global. To support us, just like our videos wherever you see and share our videos with your friends. This is how you can support us. Thank you very much, guys, and I'm gonna check it now. If I see any incorrect answers, I am dead tired now. I cannot do anything about it. So 16, it's not D, clearly. um, I think I made a lot of mistakes. I messed up. So it's 19B. Is it B or not? It's F. So it was CE, right? So there's a little problem here, I think. We are going to fix this soon. I think there's a problem with the checking part. The checking part is not working well. Well, it happens. We have some bugs, of course, on our website that we are working on consistently. And then it says F. So let's see the review part. Um, 16 F. Let's see F. Where did we find it? Fitting on the stable. One dominated by fish and other by jellyfish. Unfortunately, there is a fish jellyfish dominated state that this does not support the nutritional needs of other fish. Yeah, that's the thing. So consequences of jellyfish as lone survivors. Lone survivor is like jellyfish dominated state. Yeah, I should have paid attention to it more. And I think all the answers should be correct. Yeah? No, no. Contributed to the decline in the Black Sea anchovy population? Really? Uh, and then dumping of the... Yeah, it is correct too. But there's a little problem with the checking answers, you know. It's gonna be fine. So that's it, guys. You see the correct answers now. I made only one mistake. The rest, but I have to think about this too. If this one is also incorrect, then I made two mistakes. Okay. Thank you very much, guys, and I'm gonna see you. So I'm gonna see you on other videos and challenges, hopefully. Thank you, guys, and bye bye.